With the BRICS Summit arriving in a few months, one finance expert has predicted a major announcement that could have a massive impact on the US dollar. Indeed, the BRICS alliance is widely expected to fast-track its de-dollarization efforts at the upcoming event. Earlier this year, it was revealed that Russia and Iran were working on the development of a BRICS currency. Its arrival could spell doom for the greenback, as experts note that digital currency could greatly threaten the global reserve status of the currency. So you see, experts are saying it, even though some people are still doubting Thomas. And I hope that finally all these countries in Asia, Africa, South America, they can be able to achieve this, because it's going to turn their economies around. It's going to help in stabilizing their economy. It is equally going to help in them boosting trade with one another when they can trade in their local currencies. Yes, because it is high time. The world is evolving. Things need to evolve. The economies of these countries need to be stable. Their economies need to grow. You can't be in your country because you're trading in someone else's country's currency, and the debt or the inflation in their country is indirectly affecting your own country because you're using their own money to trade. Yes, so I think it is only fair enough that people are coming to this idea, even though some people still don't believe that it will work. Me as a person, I hope it works, because if it works, it's going to do a whole lot of magic. There's a whole lot of suffering going on all over the world. So by this economy of this country is being stabilized, it will ease the stress that the people of these various countries have to go through for them to be able to meet up their day-to-day expectations, for them to be able to meet up with all they need as human beings to exist. Greenville stated that a non-dollar digital currency platform would weaken one of the three planks of the US dollar's global reserve status. Conversely, a US insulated digital currency platform is already being developed by BRICS. The implementation of this system at the upcoming summit could provide the US dollar with an unforeseen challenger. Moreover, it will magnify the issues already facing the currency, with expansion also expected. The alliance could be said to severely hinder the greenback, especially it targets its global reserve status. So I just hope that the remaining African countries that are not part of these BRICS will do whatever it takes to join the BRICS. Even the 10 Asian countries that form a union in the Asian continent are equally taking these steps. Yes, even Indonesia is one of the people championing it very strongly in the Asia. And Zimbabwe even launched a new currency on the 5th of April to be able to de-dollarize their reliance on US dollars in terms of their exports. So even in the nearby future, Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger is hoping and planning to find a single currency in which they will be trading with one another with. So it equally means that African countries who already have their own single currency should learn one or two things from these countries and these unions and be able to take steps in terms of de-dollarizing their own countries, because it will do a certain magic to their economy. It has a way of reprojecting their exports. It has a way of encouraging more investors and all that. So I just hope that African countries that are not yet joined this school will not be left behind. Africa needs to evolve, and de-dollarization is one of the ideas that will help Africa in achieving that, because we cannot talk of digitalization in Africa without talking about de-dollarization. So because it will go a long way in terms of coping African reliance on US dollars, and it will go a long way in stabilizing our economies, because when our economies are stable, when we have control and do every businesses in our own local currencies, it stabilizes our currency, it stabilizes our economy, our countries are stabilized. Things will start moving in a certain way that even the economic experts will be surprised and be marvel themselves.